Hi, today we are going to talk about how to build vertical headers in WordPress. Right, so let's get started. Let's go to WordPress dashboard. Yeah, here you can see an example of vertical header itself. As you can see, all the menu options are appearing on the left hand side, and it's a really good example of vertical header. So, first thing we are going to do, we are going to hover over templates, go to theme builder, and go to header, and we are going to add new. Alright, here we will get a blank canvas where we can do our imagination and creativity. The first thing we are going to do is going to select a column with a row direction, flex direction of row. Make it full width. Now make sure you make all the changes specifically because in the future you can see that we are going to need it. I'm going to give gap 0 and make padding 0 as well. Now you can see that the header section is completely touching the boundary. You can even check that by adding an gradient or background color to it. Yeah, you can see now that it is touching the edge to edge of my screen. I'm going to reverse it because I'm not going to need it and just going to add a container. Now duplicate it and select container, make it full width and give it a 12% of width. Now it depends on you how wide you want your vertical menu, but I prefer 12% because it is universal width of a header and it looks good as well. Again, I'm going to make the other section full width as well and going to give it an 88% of width. Now let's select the first column, give it a background color because we want to differentiate it. Nice. And let's select minimum height to 100. Alright, now you can see that the left hand side header is almost complete and the structural part is done. But when you scroll it's going to be scrolled again. This is not what we want. We want it to be fixed in a one position. So select the bar, go to the three dots. Oh, sorry. Select the bar, go to advanced and make the position fixed. Now it will distort the screen, but you can get it done once you have the header. You see, now I am scrolling down, but it's not happening. Now let's go to 9 dots, add a nav menu here. It is advisable to use a navigator now because the elements are going to be stacked one upon another. Also, you can delete this. I just showed you it because of the reference. You all know now that I gave it a 88% of width. So I'm going to just delete it. Now, in my container, I'm going to lay out and we can justify content to center, but my personal favorite is space evenly. It gives even space to all the elements that I'm going to add it to it. Let's go to social icons, put it here. Let's see where it go. Yeah, now drag it to bottom. I want 3 columns. I'm going to style it a little. Let's say decrease the size, definitely 10, 12, 12 pixels are good. Let's give it a little spacing of 12 as well. Yeah, looking good. Let's select the column, and align everything in center. You can add your website logo as well here, since this is my research part, my subdomain. So I did not upload it any site logo here, but you can definitely add it. Alright, so now I'm saying that 50% of our work is done. We are going to publish it, add conditions, entire site. Oh, before I add conditions, let's see how my website looks. Preview. Yeah, you can see at the left side we have a header. But let's check how my original website currently looks, right? So let's copy and yeah, this is currently my website, and we will keep our changes here. You can see that as well. Alright, let's publish it, add conditions, include entire site, save and close. Let's refresh it. Wow, now you can see at the left side of my page have a head, but you remember that I said only 50% of the work is done. That is because my page is disoriented now. It is somehow aligned to the left. Actually, the case is originally our whole page, like from this end to this end of the web, is dedicated to my page only. But now, since 12% of the width is acquired by the header, my page is looking like it is shifted towards the left. No worries, we're going to cure it. Now, what we have to go do is we are going back to our WordPress dashboard, go back to theme builder, and there we have an option of single page. Click on it, add new. Now I'm going to add a column. Now remember I said that you have to remember all the changes you done to the header. So we have to follow all of that. 100 width, alright. Gap between them 0. And I also changed padding to 0 as well. Sorry. Yeah. Now it's again touching end to end. I'm just going to add two containers here. The first one and the second one. The first one, I'm going to give it a full width of 12%, and the second one and 88%. Remember the last part, I told you that you have to remember it, and the reason why I created was that part was because I wanted to show you the reference. Now, since it is a 12% of width, the other part is going to be occupying 88% of it. So that is why it is required for us. Now click on 9 menu, click on post content and drop it here, and just click publish. Again, include all pages because we cannot adjust our header for each and every page. So now our vertical menu skill is created. Let's check it. You can see it is still disoriented. Let me refresh it. Fabulous. Now you can see that my vertical header is complete and all my pages are done perfectly.